Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, center fielder Starling Marte.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Devin Travis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, center fielder D.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Saunders is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman Justin Smoke.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Steve Pearce. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. In there, strike 1. Well, for Smoke, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit hard toward the right side, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Smoke rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Kendrys Morales. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Almora arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes to third, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Throw won't get him. Here's Michael Saunders now. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one.
Michael Saunders.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The catcher,
from the belt, 55. The pitch. Russell Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Starling Marte swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is there. And that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Here's a look over to first. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Happ is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things. I think you're going to square it up.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Rizzo is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pierce on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped in the air back behind short. Tulowitzki is there for it, and that retires the side. Here's Steve Pierce now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder, Steve.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kendrys Morales.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chicago 4th, third baseman.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak roller right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 5.
Popped high in the air.
Saunders.
Arrieta has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, You can end up
Starling
plunking a guy.
Marte.
That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off
Leading
as
off
we
for the
begin the
Cubs.
home fifth.
Catcher Wilson.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And Zobrist.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Pierce will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Russell.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders on the move. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Devin Travis.
Leading off for the
Been a
Blue
strikeout
Jays.
victim twice in this one.
Devin.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Third baseman, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cruz is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The left fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoke is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Steve Pierce now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Steve Pierce.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Saunders.
Lifted in the air to center. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Russell Martin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to the right side and through. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Starling Marte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is standing in. Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierce is in pursuit. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To third. Donaldson's up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Justin Smoke.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Goes to third with it in the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Designated hitter,
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
The right fielder, number 5.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop.
Line softly toward the hole, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now is John Jay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance.
Ryan Tepera answers the call.
Almora. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 5.
Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kyle Schwarber.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's a swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep to right field, and this ball's going to make it on to Sheffield, a home run.
Center fielder.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. D. Gordon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fouled back. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed. Russell Martin now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
55, Russell Martin.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cruz coming on. Can he get there? He can't. It's a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
Third baseman number 20.
Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
For the Chicago Cubs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to third. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Brandon Morrow takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
For the
Cubs have someone.
Number 21, Brandon Morrow.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Smoke toward third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Shot toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back, and it's gone. Digging in and looking for more. Addison Russell. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes Marte, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 2 out, nobody on. hit toward the right side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Fans
Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball.
Number 16.
Next.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he got him. Now at the plate, number 17. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
And a curveball in for a strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing, and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Outside, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Number 17 is under it, and he coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Number 19.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 0-2 now from Lester. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Zobrist now at short. In time to first, and there are two away. So digging in now, Michael Franco. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Fielder Nelson
and
Cruz.
this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swing. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Batting set.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Here's Carlos Santana now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Santana.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rupp is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball that just misses inside. Lester ready, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Hayward. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 17.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Tommy Joseph.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Aaron Altair comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Striding in once again, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Herrera's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he's safe. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. Kyle Schwarber is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Carlos Santana now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Carlos Santana.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Happ backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is in the air out to right. Cruz over to his right, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the center fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. A base hit in his first trip. Dribbled up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The left fielder, number 22.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jason Hayward stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Throw goes to third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got it.
And the catcher grabs it to retire. Ready for another shot now. Number 17. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. Gordon has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And he'll try to get back. Settling in now, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder coming on. 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had a sac fly earlier.
Rizzo.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman number 7.
And now the Cubs
Maikel
bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Now
out.
batting.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cruz is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more,
Shortstop.
Andres Blanco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Now a ball lined towards center field, and this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hernandez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ.
Leading off for
He
the
comes
Cubs.
in 0 for 2 thus
Second
far.
baseman.
Couldn't hold up on the
Ian
curveball there as he went
Happ.
around for strike one. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike two. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Alex Avila. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, number 17. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Steve Cishek gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Steve Cishek.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Cruz sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit down the line at first. A spin and a throw. And he is out on the tag. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Third baseman, Ryan.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right Fielder, Nelson.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Albert Almora. Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Tommy Hunter answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. John Jay will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. At the plate, Ian Happ.
Second baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. He's set. Now the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle.
And the third baseman makes the play. Into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
Number 7.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now to the plate. Andres Blanco. He's 2 for 3 thus. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Hit hard on the ground at first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altair has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cameron Rupp. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. In the air now out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Odubel Herrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, number 17. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Koji Uehara takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Joseph. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Ready now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a ball 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So step in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hernandez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.